Oos. 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 Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary! Yeah, I brought my girl today. It's not fitted properly, but I brought it anyways.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm digging the energy up here.
From the legendary Anawa'i family.
Take the grill out.
And you said it right.
Take the grill out.
Anawa'i. Gotta get that E at the end, not Anawa'i. Anawa'i.
There you go.
Family.
On the way.
Gentlemen here, you don't know the lineage of these two. You don't know the lineage of these two. These men, not just WWE superstars, not just going to be at SmackDown tonight, Royal Farmers Arena. These guys are a part of a dynasty that Vince McMahon built his company on. Let me throw names at you. Yokozuna, High Chief Peter Maivia. How about Dwayne The Rock Johnson? How about the Head Shrinkers? How about the guys that put on the 2017 matches of the year into this year? Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Good morning, fellas.
Yo, man. Morning,
Wow.
Thanks for
the You need to hire him, huh?
Hey, man, that's our manager right there.
I've been trying to take
need to hire
Rosenberg's
him.
gig for years now. I've been trying to get them out of there. All right, I love Peter.
Well, with an intro like that, you might be on your way.
You got room for a third radio DJ in there.
Third Uso right there.
Let me tell you, man, these guys. What is it about your family, the Anawa'i family, that for years you can rely on every single man or woman that's ever come from your
Well,
family?
maybe there's ones we don't know about that didn't.
I tell you what, you guys are batting in the 900s then, as far
Who's
as
the Uso that didn't pan out?
Man,
the
we all
lesser
panned
known.
out.
all of them.
That's the thing. Like, coming from our family, it's very hard to, like, you can't suck.
Right,
You know
you
what I mean?
can't.
You don't want
You
to.
can't be the first one to not be good.
Hey, and when we came up, when we came
said
up,
that to us.
Arn Anderson was like,
Oh,
hey,
Double A, the
yeah,
enforcer.
he was like, I hope, I'm every Samoan that's been in this business I've been around has did their thing. Let's
He
see
goes,
you guys.
I've never met a Samoan that couldn't work.
How much added
"Let's not let
pressure?
this
How
be
much
the
added
first."
pressure was that going into this?
Oh, it's
And
huge, man.
Is that? Do you thrive on that, or was it crippling at times?
I mean, we it's all about family, and our family's been in here since day one, and we got big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
We also had our own shoes to fill, and I think we're doing that.
And it's been the past couple of years that you originally did, it seemed to be a bit more of like a traditional Samoan packaging. You played hard in the paint. You had that great face paint. And then out of nowhere, you guys hung a hard left and introduced everybody to the Uso Penitentiary, where you welcomed other tag teams into your world. You made them play your game. And after that, you guys were on a rocket sled to the top. You guys set the pace for every single pay-per-view or special event that you were on. I mean, you knew that if it was Usos taking on anybody, it was just a fight for silver at that point. It was a fight for second place for anybody else that was going to be on that card.
Yeah.
What was the moment that you guys, maybe behind the scenes, said to each other, all right, now it's time for the second version, the day one-ish, what we're seeing right now? When did that happen?
Man, it was kind of so like you said, we did like the war paint and the bright colors. We was hitting them with the Samoan
You had that
dance.
haka up
Man,
front.
I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it. But man, like I was saying in that last interview, in this business, you have to evolve. You got to adapt, because you'll come to that plateau where you're just here. You don't want to be. Yeah, we felt that.
Now, I also heard, like you said, Double A, Arn Anderson, attested to the quality of Samoans, the strength, the performance, the ability to almost communicate non-verbally with one another in the ring. You ever saw the Head Shrinkers fight back in the day?
Wild Samoans.
The Wild Samoans, everybody, there never even needed to be any verbal communication. One knew what the other was going to do. It almost seems like you two in the same vein can read each other's body language. You don't need to game plan. You just know Jimmy goes up, Jay does this. Jay does this, here comes Jimmy. And you might even just shoot each other a look, and
I was about to say,
that's all it is.
It ain't even words. It's just
How
looks
many
now.
years? Has it been working together? Since your teens, right?
So yeah,
Like we grew
this
up,
is
man. We grew up
football.
playing football, basketball, baseball, and so we've always been next to it, playing right by each other.
Roman Reigns with us too.
Yeah,
Roman
yeah,
Reigns,
the big dog.
I'm talking about like when people say, we came from 5 years old all the way. Tight high school football the whole way. Now we're just back in the game, doing it now.
Could you could you have done anything else if we were talking to Jimmy and Jay Uso, WWE SmackDown tonight, Royal Farms Arena? Were you kind of pushed down this path, or maybe did one of you want to be an accountant, or
I don't know about no accountant.
or just I don't know, do something else,
Yeah,
or maybe
nah,
another sport?
It was something physical. You know, the funny thing is our mom didn't want us to wrestle. She was like, "Y'all do something totally different. You're always on the road. You're always away." You know, times has changed a little bit. We get to come home weekly now. When we was growing up, my dad would be gone, you know, a month at a time, 2 months at a time.
And we've all
Territory
seen the horror stories too, the pitfalls of the business. It's a tough business.
Yeah, man, it's rough. Especially we got kids too, you know, so it's hard to balance. But you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Feed them, you know what I mean?
I got a couple of questions. First of all, what product do you use in your hair?
It's
I'd like
spectacular.
to start using that.
L.A. Looks. Keep it original.
All right.
A
You
nice
know?
cream rinse.
See?
Man, I can't remember.
Mad props.
Actually, I use my
What about
wife's
yourself?
gel. I don't know.
What about you?
My fingers. That's it. All I do is my
Just
fingers.
run your fingers through it and go.
But the other thing I was wondering is a wrestler, you would think has to be fearless. Is there anything outside of your job that you're frightened of, like spiders or snakes or anything like that?
I hate flying. That's crazy.
Really?
That sounds
Oh,
great.
man.
How do you do that?
I gotta do it.
You have to. That's a job
just
requirement.
Do it, man. Yeah, my first time on the plane, I was shook, and then I was like, man, I gotta do this weekly. But yeah, I just grab
I think
onto
that's the hardest
armrest.
part is like, you know, being around in airports all the time, like people in your bubble all the time, rental cars, you know, it's part of the grind though.
I've heard it described that like you get paid well, but you get paid for the horrible travel, the weird hotel, having to eat at 3 a.m, the gym that might not have everything that you
the
need.
wrestling's the fun
The
part.
wrestling you
That's
almost do for free.
Yeah.
Everything else is what you're getting paid for. And what is it about the Anoa'i family, and particularly just the Samoans in wrestling, that you just seem almost Mick Foley-like to be able to absorb more pain? I mean, you dish it out, but it seems like it's just impossible to knock out someone, to submit an Anoa'i family member. It's very difficult to face one of you guys because it's just like punching a brick wall.
I think it's in the blood, man.
Yeah, I think Samoan people, period, man. You know, we big on rugby, man. You know, that was our sport back at home. So, man.
Oh, the New Zealand All Blacks.
Yeah,
You ever
man.
seen that haka before they play a
come
game?
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, this has been just, let's just have them up here the rest of the show. Tonight, SmackDown, Royal Farms Arena, the Usos. You're also going to get a double main event. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy, Miz, Big Cass. Gentlemen, thank you absolutely so much. This is such a pleasure. I appreciate you guys stopping up and hanging out with us this morning.
Yes, sir. Thanks for
Thank you
having us.
so much.
Zeus.